Based on my research, the perfect rocket is 91% fuel and only 6% payload. And the more you increase the payload, the less efficient the rocket becomes. I wanted to know what would happen when we increase the weight to 50% more or even double the original weight. Here I'm holding the Lodestar, which has room for a payload. The original weight of the rocket is 110 grams. Half of that is 55 grams. Now we're going to measure out 55 grams of sand. That is 55 grams. Now I will measure 110 grams of sand, which is the rate of the rocket. That is about 110 grams of sand. When we put the smaller bag inside the rocket, it will weigh 50% more than it does when it's empty. When we put the bigger bag in the rocket, it will weigh 100% more than when it's empty. Now I put the wadding in the rocket so the parachute doesn't burn when the launch is completed. Now I put the parachute inside the rocket. Now I put the altitude tester inside the rocket. And then we put the cap on. Now it's time for the nose cone. Now I put the igniter inside the bottom of the rocket motor. And then we put a plug to make sure it doesn't fall out. Now we clip the clips onto the igniter, making sure that the clips don't touch. Now in order for the rocket to launch, we have to put the key into the little hole right there. Now it's time for the launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you think it's going to fall in school?
I think it may never come back ever. And the problem with our experiment was, none. Perfect. Perfect. How high? 484? Cool.
This is the rocket with plus 50% more weight.
Oh, that's not good. What do you think of that flight, Dev? Problematic?
We will use the double the original weight rocket. Ready for the final launch? Make sure that the key is in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What are your thoughts on that launch?
The parachute didn't come out. It just nosedived right into the ground.
What are we looking at here, Dev?
I see the Lodestar payload. The actual rocket, which is busted.
Let's see. Close up. Nice.
The nose cone, which is cracked.
Also busted. Okay,
And
but
one of the fins.
excellent. All right, read us the altitude. That's the most important thing.
The altitude was 110 feet.
Go.
At the end of the day, there was not much left of our rocket. But the experiment was successful. All the ending altitudes were: the empty rocket was 484 feet, the plus 50% weight rocket was launched 233 feet, and the double weight rocket launched 110 feet.
What are your conclusions?
The weight of the rocket didn't change equally how high the rocket went. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off.
Clearly, that's not what it's supposed to do.
Did you get that on camera?
Yeah.